Hey guys, welcome back to NW1 on the channel. Again, thank you very much for clicking on the video. Today I wanted to talk through a question that we had yesterday, and it was basically one that kind of caught me off guard, and it was, what should my child eat? And they were talking about it in the context of their child almost tracking macros. What macros should your child be eating? And granted, this child is at the stage where they are developed. They're 15, 16 years old, and they're just starting that kind of process of beginning training and I suppose engaging in a more independent, healthy lifestyle. And so I just thought I'd share my answer with you. The fundamental principles of nutrition are very, very similar. Behavioral habits and calories are the primary things that we should be giving the most of our attention to. However, the idea of a child tracking macros is something that probably shouldn't be done, and here's why. Simply because once you start to create this awareness of the macronutrient breakdown and the calorie breakdown of food, you can never lose that. So instead of seeing that Domino's pizza as just something that tastes freaking good, you now see it as probably 3/4 to, if not all, of your daily calorie intake. And you don't just see a dairy milk bar as a dairy milk bar, you see it as 280 calories. And that goes the same with everyone. Once you begin to track, then you see food in a completely different light. Now, again, it's an education process, and I believe that everyone should be in that position. But particularly when it comes to your children, it's important for them just to develop their own habits, develop their own tastes and likes that without overthinking it. We can start to guide them on the right direction. We can start to give them indication of, are we getting protein in the breakfast? Are we getting 3 to 4 portions of protein per day? Are we getting a good level of micronutrients? But how many of our food habits stem from our parents? And so when we are trying to guide our kids in the right direction, we have to take a complete step back from what our likes and dislikes are, and even the struggles that we may have had, and just not let them be passed on to our children, because they will if we're not careful. So all we can do is say, enjoy that pizza, and know that if you are going to have a pizza, maybe can we compensate the next day? Which is probably what a child would do, because they're probably too full to eat the next day. Or can we manage moderation? Can we make sure that they are getting enough protein, that they are also making wiser choices in terms of carbohydrate? And whilst it's not essential, because primarily calories are king and developing these behavioural habits are queen, as I've said before, it's important that we don't get too hung up in terms of our child's nutrition, because, like I say, it's a long old process. It's a long old process, and and if we are starting them off too early and becoming really obsessive in some cases, then come the age of, say, 25, 28 and beyond, when they're really starting to have to look after themselves properly, it's going to be something that maybe isn't that sustainable. So make it a gradual process. Start to give them basic guidelines. And like I say, my guidelines that I would be is accountability, in terms of just guiding them towards moderation, hitting a good amount of protein, obviously hitting a good amount of nutrients in terms of fruit and veg, etc., and then let them just discover their own likes and dislikes from there. Hope that helps. If you found any benefit in this, then please hit that like button. As always, it is appreciated, and that subscribe button also helps again. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one.